Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
Okay, real talk. We're all kind of hooked on our phones. It's full of shiny apps designed to keep your attention captive forever. But there's real-life stuff to do other than scrolling, and I'm here to help. I'm Christina Quinn, the host of Try This, a podcast from The Washington Post. The show explores solutions for life's common problems. And this season, we're learning to tame the dopamine beast and reclaim our attention in this noisy and distracting world. So let's tame the beast together. Find Try This from The Washington Post wherever you listen.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
Shoot us a text JJR. Whatever you want to talk about to 96893. Kyle Unfug. Let's get to three things you need to know.
All right. Jeffrey Epstein was on trial for sex trafficking at the time of his death. Is widely known to have been pimping out young girls to celebrities and statesmen. And yesterday, our U.S. Attorney General released phase 1 of the Epstein files, a document that spans over 100 pages that includes a list of Jeffrey Epstein's contacts. Among the famous names on this list were Mick Jagger, Michael Jackson, Alec Baldwin, Ethel Kennedy, which is the mom of RFK Jr., former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, I think that's how you say his last name, supermodel Naomi Campbell, and rocker Courtney Love. Like I said, that's just to name a few of the names that were on there. There were several names. The crazy thing is our Attorney General said that the documents that have been given to her were not all the documents that she requested, and the FBI is holding them, and she's demanding they give her all the documents. Mm-hmm. So we'll wait and see what comes out when those are released, because she said those will also be released as well. Yesterday, we found out Gene Hackman and his wife were found dead. Now we're finding out that the police, the authorities actually found the deaths suspicious. So while it was first reported that there was no foul play, they still feel that way. But because the circumstances in the deaths were suspicious, they have ordered full autopsies of both Gene and his wife, Betsy. They say the way their bodies were found, they were discovered by maintenance workers. And when they were, it was like a very interesting and strange circumstances. So Gene Hackman's wife was found dead on the bathroom floor with body decomposition already happening. Let's make it a bit graphic. So you know, if you're not into this thing, just tune out for a second. But there was mummification in both her hands and feet when she was found, indicating that they had been there for a while. Gene Hackman was found in a different room. His body was in a similar condition. And then one of their dogs was in a closet 10 to 15 feet away. Now, there was... They thought that maybe it could be carbon monoxide poisoning, but then the other two dogs were alive, so that makes it kind of weird and suspicious. There was a bottle of pills on the counter of Gene Hackman's wife that had been spilled over, which indicated that she fell suddenly. So they said the autopsies are going to take a few weeks to figure out what exactly happened, but like I said, suspicious conditions.
So Grant is in here. Grant grew up in the funeral home business, right? Since you were 13 years old.
Correct.
Dead bodies. You've got a huge podcast about your funeral home stories.
Correct.
In your opinion, what do you think happened if a body's mummified? What does that mean?
Generally speaking, this is very general, but mummification takes about 70 days. Yeah. It's a very long process, but if you think about your extremities, you know, your hands and your feet, which were what were discussed as mummified, that stuff kind of goes quicker. I feel like that's not a professional, like, that's just from my experience. That's from experience.
Quicker, like what?
It goes to it'll probably.
It may not take 70 days for the hands and feet.
But it's still very strange to watch. Like it'd be more the advanced stage decomposition that you talked about. That would be, you know, she was in mostly. That makes sense for a few days to maybe a week. But the mummification thing is confusing because. Did anyone talk to Gene Hackman and his wife for the last...
They said his daughter talked to him a month ago.
Yeah.
That could check out.
But the dogs, unless
I
the
know.
dogs were.
Well, they got out maybe and found food somewhere. The ones that were alive, because they found the dogs in the backyard. The ones that were alive.
Boy. It's
Yeah.
it's such
Dogs
a
didn't like
creepy,
the other dog?
Yeah.
Well, one
Lock
was
him in the closet.
One was in a crate, right?
Very suspicious circumstances.
I was going to say, Kate, my wife and I were talking about it last night, and the pill bottle, maybe one of the dogs got into the pills. The dog that died.
Could be. After their
If
death.
it spills on
Yeah.
the floor, maybe a dog sees that as a treat. I don't know. I'm no expert here.
Yes, you
But
are.
you kind of
sorry.
are. You kind of are. You've been through
You're an
this.
expert on all that, actually.
There's nobody I'd want to clean up a crime scene more than Grant.
I know. So we don't end on such a gruesome note. There was big news in NFL world yesterday. Travis Kelce officially said he will be coming back next season. Here's what I find very interesting. So he's dating Taylor Swift, right? This decision was up in the air. We didn't know whether or not he'd be coming back to play. And number one, I thought he wouldn't want to end on an L, which, they lost the Super Bowl, which is something he did mention in his statement saying he's coming back. But this is going to be his 13th season. 13, Taylor Swift's lucky number.
That was a
They were
conversation.
like, she's like, come on, one more season, that's 13. And then, how perfect does that set it up? Like, it's his 13th season and they get engaged during his 13th season. I don't know. I was like picturing it all. Like, I'm like, oh, this could be just so perfect. But, so he'll be back with the Chiefs. And so Taylor Swift will be at the games again next season. And we can all look forward to that, unless you're one of the people that booed her at the Super Bowl. And that's 3 things you need to
Wait,
know.
I have to ask you something because your tease for 3 things had me intrigued, and I don't think you said the answer. Something about what's really good for you and good for your hips and good for your waist.
Oh, your bedtime.
Yeah, I was like
yes.
dying to know what that was. Like, your tease worked for me.
Yeah.
I was like,
Okay, so they actually found for your heart, your waistline, and your brain. Your specific bedtime that you should be going for is basically everything they've been telling us for a long time. Whatever gives you exactly 8 hours of sleep. So if you wake up at 7 in the morning, you're aiming for an 11 p.m. bedtime. If you're waking up earlier than that, do the math, get your 8 hours. That's the perfect time for the most benefits in heart healing, your brain, and your waistline. It's
Well,
going to
you have
keep your
been hearing
metabolism up.
you have been hearing that for a long time. It's all about sleep, and we're like in the wrong profession for that.
On the
I
wrong
know.
side of this
Jeez
math.
Louise.
And that's 4 things you need
Thank
to know.
you, Kyle. Payton, what's about the horoscopes today?
Today's horoscopes are all about the little subtle revenge tactics that your zodiac sign does best.
Oh, I want to know what my petty power is.
Yes, okay, Rich, your petty power, you are the emotional blockbuster. Pisces, you will write a poetic, emotional social media post about, quoting, letting go of toxic energy with just enough details for you to know it's about you. And the worst part, you're going to get sympathy comments underneath it too. So whoever, you're trying to make your petty power move, they're going to have to see that.
I don't know that I've ever done one of those cryptic emotional posts in my whole life.
Maybe you should try it, see what happens.
Sounds pretty.
Might
Petty
get some
power, I thought it was like I
engagement.
could just think free falling better. Petty power.
Tom Petty. Tom Petty joke. Classic rock humor. Classic rock humor. Jen, good morning. Jen.
Yes.
Jen, good morning.
I am Aquarius. I need to know how petty I am.
Yes, Aquarius. So the type of petty move that you would make, you are the ice cold ignorer. Aquarius, you don't block, mute, or even subtweet people. You just forget that they even exist. And the pettiest thing that you do, you just genuinely don't care anymore.
That is so true. That
Yeah.
is so true.
I know. I hated coming up with this because my boyfriend's an Aquarius and I'm a Leo, and I just need to talk things out. And when he's mad at me, he just leaves me alone and doesn't talk to me. And I'm like, why? But it's totally because he's an Aquarius.
All right, Jen.
That's not free now. Bye.
Have a great day, Jen.
Thanks, you too.
Tracy, hi. What's your sign?
I am a Capricorn, and I know how petty I am, so I'm curious.
Yes. Okay, Capricorn, you are the career flexor. You're the Capricorns don't do petty, they do calculated. They'll block you on everything except for LinkedIn, so that way the person that you're trying to be petty towards can still see you leveling up while struggling to get their stuff together.
All right, here. Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Hey, Mike. Mike.
Mike, what's up, John Jay? Rolling with you once again all week, as a Virgo reading horoscopes, let's see how petty I am today.
Love it. Okay, Virgos, you are the passive-aggressive perfectionist. Virgos, you don't do petty, you do constructive criticism. They'll correct your grammar in a clapback and then tell you that they're just trying to help. Even their insults come with a complete proofread like 20 times.
Nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Have a blessed day. And please have John J. and Rich look into Rivians. Rivians are the bomb.
Oh, yeah? You drive
car.
one?
I work for Rivian.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Yeah, take a look. Go for a demo drive. We're opening, today's the ribbon cutting ceremony in Tempe.
Oh, right on.
We're opening, it's a new service center opening up in Tempe. So, yeah, do a demo drive. Try them out. They're awesome.
I'd like them if they were gas. Can you give me a gas one?
850 horsepower coming from the tri.
I don't care about the power, dude. I don't want all that EMS stuff coming out and giving everybody brain cancer.
I did forget to charge my truck last night, and it was or yesterday, and it was a nightmare. Like, I can't get to work. I can't get home.
I like those reviews.
I'm Mike. Thanks, dog. Have a great day, dude.
All right. You too.
Shanae, the Gemini.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Okay, Geminis, the petty move for you, you are the read receipt assassin. Geminis, you will leave your text unread on purpose, and then you're going to go post a fire selfie so that person knows exactly why you weren't answering, and then you're going to caption, #busy.
Okay.
Thanks, Shanae.
I agree.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Rick is on the line, but I think, Rick, it's your daughter, right? Today's her birthday?
Yes, she's a leap year baby, so she gets to celebrate it today and tomorrow.
Wow.
What day was he actually born? Like on what day? On the 28th?
February 29th.
That's wild. So you're like, how old are you right now?
3 years and a quarter.
But how old is she in real life?
13.
Wow, she's really 3.
That's wild.
That's wild. Well, happy birthday. So you're a Pisces. You already read it. You're in the 20th.
Well, yeah, but luckily I have a leap year Pisces for today horoscope.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, so I got you. So for your horoscope for today, if you're a leap year baby, your vibe, you are already the most otherworldly sign. So this day just amplifies your magic. So expect some weird coincidences, some daydreaming, and at least once a wait, did that really happen moment? In your love and relationships, they're going to be good all day today. Career and money, you're going to get some money for your birthday. And your social life, your friends are really going to come through for you.
Awesome.
All right, well, happy birthday. Thanks for listening.
You're welcome.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
Drive safe, guys. All right, if we didn't get to yours. Oh, let's get to Kyle. We did Libra. Did we do Libra?
No, we didn't do Libra yet. Yeah. Libra, Kyle, for you, your petty move would be the undeniable upgrade. So a Libra will never fight with you. They'll just date somebody hotter, richer, and funnier than you. And they won't say anything, but their Instagram caption will scream that you won.
That's hilarious.
We can get your sign there. I'll post it on our website, johnjandrich.com.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
I'm Molly Roberts.
And I'm Drew Goins. Each Friday on Impromptu, we talk through the questions we can't stop thinking about.
Do we need to rethink how much we drink?
Why are companies really asking workers to come back to the office?
Does boycotting a business actually work?
Should we quit social media?
We're here when the news gets personal and the headlines hit home.
Join Molly and me every Friday on Impromptu from Washington Post Opinions.
Find Impromptu wherever you get your podcasts.